non-negotiables out there, right? So that if this person says, I'm not getting married until we have sex before marriage, I'm not having sex before marriage, goodbye. Don't give your heart away until you've learned whether some of these non-negotiables are in place. So people slide into marriage, right? And then, again, they'll stop for a short period of time to have a child, and then they'll contracept and stop contracepting for a short period of time to have another child. Then they'll get a sterilization, and then one or the other will have an affair, and then get a divorce. And that's the pattern in our culture over and over and over again. And I want to say a lot of these people have never had an experience of what the church would call natural sex. They've never had an experience of natural sex. And natural sex is sex with someone who you really, really love. That you love so much that you're willing to do the wild and crazy thing of making a lifetime commitment to this person. And then you have sex without contraceptives, and there's a possibility of a baby. And that's huge. Oh my gosh, we could make babies together. That's huge. Right? I married you because I like your laugh and your smile and your walk and your values, and I want you to be the father of my children. I want you to be the mother of my children, and your sexual acts say that, and they're just spectacular. I love you so much I want another one of you. They don't just mean I find you attractive and I want to have a short little physical encounter with you. It means I'm giving my whole self to you. Now, people remain virgins before marriage and don't contracept. That's what their sexual acts mean. Those who contracept, their sexual acts mean I want to have a short physical pleasure with you. Doesn't mean anything more than that. You can try to make it mean more than that, but that's really all it means. So you can see why contraception just absolutely is the fuel that feeds the divorce culture. Couples who use natural family planning almost never divorce. Almost never divorce. Because they're having natural sex. And natural sex is incredibly bonding, all right? It glues you together. Because you're making a statement with every act. I'm doing something with you that I do not believe I should ever do with anybody else, except with you. Only you. And I'm making a symbol with this that I'm giving my whole self to you, my whole life to you. Those who contracepted, they have sex in high school, they're not giving their whole life. Have sex in college, they're not giving their whole life. So sex has come not to mean much to them. It's just a momentary thing. It's just a handshake. Right? It's no big deal. And so how can you turn it all of a sudden into something that says infinitely more than what you've been programmed to think it means by using contraception? All right, some people said contraception would reduce unwed pregnancy and abortion. You all know that it hasn't. But the rest of the culture doesn't. We have a president now who is making it mandatory that all health care plans pay for contraception. Sort of a basis of good health care and prevention of unwanted pregnancy. Why can they not see the data that I see? The data is everywhere, right? Contraception leads to unwed pregnancy and abortion. It doesn't reduce unwed pregnancy and abortion, it leads to it. And we're just giving people a poison in their system and making people, the church, etc., pay for it. There's an insanity here. Do contraceptives fail? Well, I guess just a little bit. The pill for perfect use is 0.3%. Very low chance of getting pregnant if you're using the pill perfectly. Typical use, 8.7%. Women forget to take it. They don't take it at the same time every day. They may take some other medication that interferes with the pill that they're taking, right? So in real life, a woman has almost a 9% chance of getting pregnant in any year that she's using the pill. Even sterilization, 0.7%, almost 1% chance of getting pregnant having been sterilized. A condom, everybody loves the condom. It's the holy grail, right? It's going to save the world. Let's drop condoms from the sky in Africa and every other part of the world. Let's send truckloads. The Holy Father is going to be tried for crimes against humanity in some countries because he doesn't want, again, forbidding, he's teaching against the use of condoms in third world countries. Crimes against humanity. It has a 17% failure rate for pregnancy, much higher for the spread of the HIV. But everybody, a condom. The Holy Father's a vicious, vicious man because he doesn't promote the distribution of condoms. The patch, 8% chance. So these are pretty high failure rates. I've heard of women who say, that's my condom baby, that's my pill baby, that's my diaphragm baby. got pregnant using one of the forms of contraception.